Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining us here on What's Brewing with Jim and Gigi. Hope you're all having a wonderful morning so far. It's Friday, so everyone's getting ready for the weekend. You're going to talk a little bit about some rain chances that we'll be seeing throughout the weekend, though.
I am. Yeah, I've got a lot of things to dig into. Between the fog out there now, chance for rain today, tomorrow, Sunday, cold air coming in. I did not get the drought monitor update in for this cut-in. I'll do that at 8 a.m. But the drought expanding a bit as well. It's another story we're going to address a little bit. So lots to talk about. I'll do all of that in a little bit. Right now, the thing that needs to be on your mind, the chance for some thick fog, although it's cleared out here nicely outside the studio.
Great, yeah.
Further north, Highway 64, you guys in the northern counties, some thick fog for another hour or so.
Okay, got it. Well, we'll talk about all of that. But before we do so, we do have a story out of Beaufort. The Beaufort Maritime Museum, that closed down back in 2024 for some renovations. They wanted to get a new HVAC system installed, as well as add a few new exhibits. So they've been closed for the past over a year now, but they are ready to reopen.
Big weekend.
Yeah, big weekend for them. They'll be reopening tomorrow, and we were able to get a little bit of a glimpse inside, a preview of what some of the new exhibits are looking like and how everything's shaping up for this weekend.
Nice.
After closing in late 2024 for an HVAC system renovation, Beaufort's Maritime Museum is back, but much more comfortable and full of new and revamped exhibits.
A lot of the exhibits are going to look similar to what people might remember, and then we have some totally new stuff that people are going to really enjoy.
Caraway says the life-saving service U.S. Coast Guard exhibit along with the Swell Times exhibits are brand new and that people will get a totally different experience than last time they were here. But they're also hoping to appeal to tourists as well as the locals.
If you're not from here and you're visiting, then you can use this opportunity to learn about the space that you're in and the place that you've come to visit.
Jamie McCargo joined the process in June 2025 in the middle of all the renovations. She says that the renovation process involves stripping down the exhibits and rebuilding them from the ground up.
We had to deinstall all of our artifacts and exhibits, and that meant they all had to be carefully packed and stored.
She says all the employees had to leave their office and work remotely, but now they're back and excited to see the people fill the museum.
Well, exciting to see that they're able to reopen. I didn't realize with the whole renovation that they had to take down all of those exhibits and then, rebuild them all to get everything situated. So their extensive efforts will be shown this weekend. The hours, I'm going to check that really quickly. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. So be sure if you're looking for something fun to do down in Beaufort, you can head out to the Beaufort Maritime Museum for their opening.
I think it'll be a good day for it because I do think there'll be some rain down there, clouds, a little breezy, temperatures in the low 60s. So it's kind of day where you're looking for indoor things, and what better? And it looks nice. I mean, the renovation looks beautiful.
Yeah.
The ceiling beams and everything else, I don't know if all those were replaced, but it looks like they're all new. And the place looks marvelous. So congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Back up and running. Let's take a look down there outside through the Moorhead City Cam right next door to Beaufort. Sanitary restaurant camera. Clouds, yes. Rain, no. 58 on the thermometer. The fog that was out there is completely thinned out. Same thing outside the studio. That was one foggy shot about an hour and a half ago. It's gone, and that wind has come up a little. It's not catching up on the gauge there. You see wind showing calm. That wind's blowing about 10, maybe 15. Out of the southwest, warming winds. Clouds through the day. They will bring a few showers this afternoon. I'm saying morning fog, afternoon showers. High temp right back into the 70s again today. Yesterday it was about 75, give or take. Today had another couple of degrees, 77, maybe a 78. Good stuff. Winds 10, 15, gusting 25. And again, warm and breezy. This will be the last day I use warm for a while, maybe 10 days out or so from another 70-degree day. The dense fog advisory still holding for Wayne, Greene, Pitt, Beaufort, Hyde counties, and points north. Although the counties on the southern end of that advisory are improving quickly. This is set to expire at 10 a.m. And looks like they may keep it in effect till then, but I can tell you from south to north, the fog is thinning pretty quickly, so we're getting much better. The fog cast showing that red shaded area. That's about quarter-mile visibility for another half an hour or so, maybe another hour up there clearing out. And the fog that's showing on the coast, model's missing the mark on that. We saw Beaufort looks good. I don't expect fog to build in, not with the winds coming up. We'll be fine out there as we go through the day. There's the visibilities right now. Always looking for a quarter of a mile. We don't see that. The lowest, I take that back, Stumpy Point over in Dare County. We do have a regular viewer that comes on here. I don't see her this morning, but those visibilities occasionally dipping below a quarter of a mile. Looks like Hatteras as well this morning. All right, and again, that was much thicker further south earlier, so better on the fog front. Satellite radar, clouds, yep, when the fog clears in your area, you're not going to get sunshine. The clouds are pretty well hanging in. We may break them up a little bit this afternoon as that shower chance comes in. Right now, the radar is quiet, and again, stays that way through about 10 a.m., I would say. You hit 11, 12 o'clock, a few showers, and that continues noon, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 o'clock, some showers towards the coast, and then we'll kick that out, go quiet through the overnight. Tomorrow, by midday into the afternoon, a few more showers coming back in. You can see my 30 to 60, and model's reflecting a midday to afternoon jump on rain chances. That might come in earlier, but light raindrops tomorrow. Nothing real heavy, relatively non-impactful, enough to dampen the roads and to probably keep you inside many areas. Right now, air temp, a few upper 40s to the north, and most of us, I would say, in the mid-50s, some 60s from New Bern to Jacksonville. Look at Kenansville, that's 64. That's the air mass that's going to ride that southwest wind to the northeast. So that's moving in as I speak, taking the fog out, taking the chill out, and leaving us around these numbers later today. 76, 77, 78, 79. I almost put an 80 on that graphic this morning. Close. Most of us will just miss it, but I certainly think a few gauges may hit 80 later today. Near record warmth for a few spots. On the Outer Banks to the Crystal Coast, again, the water is very cold, therefore the air moving over that water keeps those thermometers 10, 15 degrees colder out on the coast. Low to mid 60s. Watch the model data this afternoon. Here's the rain chance. We kick the fog out and track a few showers later today. Notice the time there, noon, 1 o'clock. Scattered showers moving through. By the time we hit 3, 4 o'clock, Highway 17 coastward, and that timing may shift a little bit. These kind of graphics I'm showing you, you get the feel on the timing. This morning, a lot on the show is saying 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. showers moving through, and most of the data supports that window. I would never sit here and say it's going to be raining at this location at this exact time. You generalize, obviously, with the rain chances. By 7 p.m., generally it's a done deal, maybe a sprinkle on the coast. That's not legit rain. Some of those little green flashes on the coast, some false data out there. Saturday, clouds are still there. Tomorrow, the warm air is gone, or warmer air is gone, and we'll probably just sneak into the low 60s Saturday. And you're saying, I don't see this rain you're talking about. This model doesn't show much, but I think it will be out there. Patchy light raindrops on Saturday, a good bet. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Could we end up cloudy with no rain? That could happen, but the bulk of the data supports light raindrops at times. Best chances south of Highway 64. Clouds all day tomorrow, 60 degrees. On Sunday, a storm rolling up from the southeast to the coast will likely bring a better rain chance with it. And again, I think the model's not wet enough. On Sunday, a fair amount of rain dancing around on the radar into the afternoon, evening hours. Colder air pulling in behind the rain. Notice the timestamp. This is 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So after the sun sets Sunday and the storm's starting to pull away, the cold air catches the raindrops, flashes over to a few snowflakes, possibly. From the Pamlico Sound northward. So this will be Sunday evening. No major impacts here. No coating of snow on the ground. No advisories. Just a chance to see a few flakes. And then gone by Monday morning. Winds today, southwest, a windier day than yesterday. Those are sustained winds. Add 10 for your gusts. So we gust 25 this afternoon, but it is southwesterly. I mentioned the cool down tomorrow, the north breeze. Light, albeit, but northerly under that cloud deck keeps us near 60 tomorrow afternoon. Excuse me. That's reflected in my my temp tracker. Those are 2-hour intervals. 77 today, tomorrow morning mid-50s, and then easing towards 61 degrees tomorrow afternoon. All right, so the first front, that blue front back there, a cold front, that advances in later today. I showed you on the model data those few showers. That's a broader perspective of that 3, 4, 5 o'clock. That moves through. Likely dry tonight. I should have pulled that rain off the map tonight. Tomorrow, light rain comes back in ahead of that next low. Some patchy light rain again. And then Sunday, as I pick up the model data, once that low hit the coast, the rain fills in as we get from sunrise to midday, and then moves towards the coast later in the day. That storm intensifying, so it may draw more rain back in here Sunday evening. And again, I mentioned that cold air coming in as well. This could be a pretty good snow event from the Chesapeake Bay up towards D.C., Philly, Jersey, New York, Boston, I-95 coastward from Virginia northward, potentially, as we get in towards, it looks like Sunday night right now, late Sunday night. Not us, though. Just liquid stuff here. And then the cold air, storm's gone early next week, but the cold air is not. But as you look at that map, see that mild over Texas? That will progress eastbound. It looks like probably Thursday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday of next week. We'll start to bump those numbers back up. Today, one more day in the 70s. Shed a tear. It's going away this weekend. Rain chance this afternoon, 40. And then I think Saturday into Sunday will go more towards a 50 to 70 for Saturday, Sunday. I need to bump those up a touch. And then a breezy day Monday, but the rain's out. Highs in the 40s Monday, Tuesday. Lows come back into the 20s there. Late next week, more rain chances come back in as that warmer air arrives with mid-60s on Thursday. That's the way it's shaking out right now. And again, the timing on the rain this weekend is still subject to shifting a bit. We'll keep updating you on that as we get closer.
All right, well, sounds good. Please enjoy today as we have the 70s. This has been such a gift here in Eastern Carolina for the last few days. So take advantage of it. I know we've got softball and baseball today in Greenville for ECU. So if you're heading out to the games today, sounds like it's going to be a nice day. Maybe some showers here or there, but nothing to be too concerned about.
Now, when we come back at 8, I'll pull those forecast graphics up. Yeah, I see maybe a little bit of rain, but I don't think we're going to wash anything out. We should be okay. And that nice warm air for those baseball and softball games.
Okay, good stuff. We do have a few people over on Facebook. Susan from Stumpy Point joined us. Thanks so much, Susan, for joining. And congratulations again on 25 years of service, Jim.
Yeah, and I mentioned on the morning show, and I'll say it to you guys as well, thank you for all the comments, the kind words, the outshowing of love yesterday was pretty amazing. So I got to get online and get some likes and loves. And
you have a lot
replies.
of people to thank.
Yes,
it was so wonderful
so busy
to see.
Yesterday. I never had time to do all that.
Very fair. You are, you're always locked in with the weather and everything going on.
I'll get that. But thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate all of you.
And George is also in our comments this morning. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful weekend as well. We're going to be up again at 8 a.m. for another news and weather update, so I hope you can join us then. But otherwise, have a great Friday and a great weekend.